Get my leaderboard up. We have some stuff to talk about before we begin. First of all, this last week we had an unprecedented number of members here on the channel. That led to an unprecedented number of videos nominated for this week's React show, which is great, except it also led to an unprecedented number of people who ignored the rules. You know, there are rules for nomination. I post them up every week for a good reason. You know, I want to be sure that the stuff that people are nominating is stuff that we can actually watch. And sadly, this week, there were a lot of cases where some stuff that was nominated could not be watched. And I got to tell you why. So we'll cover the ground rules here. And we did lose a lot of members this week, which is not shocking. A lot of members over the last month were gifted for my 15th anniversary. And now that's over. So with those expiring, we're down to around 120, which is still great, by the way. But if you haven't noticed, I would argue that in the last month, since we had more members on the channel, we had way better React shows, correct? Like, I would think that the React shows we've done in the last month have been some of the best I've done in ages. While at one point there, I would argue every week we were kind of getting the same style of videos and it wasn't as fun. So I think the more members we get, the better this show is. You see? So, yeah, please consider, again, please consider becoming a member. Please consider gifting some memberships to the channel today. I will say this one more time as well. I don't make money on the videos on this channel. Just to reiterate this, they all get claimed or get flagged as unsuitable for advertisers, which makes no sense because a lot of the videos I'm reacting to are monetized on YouTube. So how is watching those videos not suitable for advertisers if the original videos themselves have ads? It doesn't make sense, but that's just how YouTube works. It's not exactly the most efficient website. Since I make no money on the videos, it is your support during these live streams that makes this channel viable. So for example, super chats, memberships and gifted memberships and tips are what actually make this weekly React show viable. So I hope that you guys would consider, if you're having a good time today, if you like the weekly React stuff, if you could contribute to it, I would really appreciate that. Also keep in mind we had 2 long-form React events in the last month, the Machinima event, as well as my 15th anniversary. So it seems people want me to kind of lay off from long-form events in the month of September, which I'm okay with. But that also means there's going to be less content on this channel in September. And therefore, again, you know, it's going to be critical that you guys support the content in whatever way that you can, outside of just watching videos that are going to be demonetized, okay? Just trying to be transparent with all of you. I appreciate you guys have actually supported this channel a lot in the last couple of months with those memberships, and we lost a few. It'd be great to maybe get back. Remember, the record we had was 150. That's the most members we had, 150, okay? So I'm about to go through the criteria in a second.